right, so here is our wall-mounted monkey bars, and this is something that I've had wanted for so long because I'm in charge of training our first grade students on how to use the monkey bars, because in kindergarten our kids have their own little playground over by their classrooms. It's more appropriate for 4K in kindergarten, and when they get to first grade they get to go to the big playground, which is the first grade through fifth grade, with like general basketball court, recess stuff, and monkey bars. And so a lot of kids were getting hurt on the monkey bars, and so ever since I can remember, I've been in charge of taking the kids out there and taking them to the playground and training them on how to use the monkey bars and how to fall safely and drop down and all that stuff. And so having these in the gym made it so much easier because I didn't have to waste the time of lining up all of my first grade students at the very beginning of the year and taking them out and wasting the whole class going out to the playground. So we practiced these monkey bars to train the kids in first grade on how to use them on the playground, and then also just as a fun challenge for our students. And many times, like if you look in the Everlast climbing catalog, which again, we bought all of our rock climbing equipment and cargo net and all the rock walls and everything from Everlast Climbing, you'll see these mounted above the rock wall along with the cargo net. And I like having them separate because once again, it allows me to have more kids on the equipment at the same time. And so I would recommend, if you're getting this installed, try to find a place that you can put it in your gym where it's gonna be a separate thing. I can have 5 kids on this because doing it one time, they need to take a break before they can try it again, because it's a really big muscular activity. And then after we got the monkey bars installed, I had one of those big stack mats up here for the kids to be able to get up to the monkey bars. That's the one thing I didn't think about. So make sure you do get a rock panel. If I had thought about it ahead of time, I would have gotten Everlast to install one of their rock panels. But we just I bought a box of climbing holds, and we had a local playground installer guy come and install this for us. So this is good because it acts as a filter. If kids can't climb up this rock wall right here to get to the monkey bars, they're probably not strong enough to actually do the monkey bars. And so they probably shouldn't be up on the monkey bars, especially those younger kids like first and second. That's pretty high for them. My 5th graders, a lot of them can jump up and grab it without even climbing, the taller ones. And so when I was deciding how high to put these, I got the tallest kid in the school, who was almost my height, had them come and reach up as high as they can. And you can see that I can almost reach it with my hands, just like that. So you want it as low as you can get it without making it so low that the tallest kids in your school are gonna have to pick their feet up, because then that's not very much fun. So we have the climbing wall. I put a mat down under that when we do the monkey bars, and then you can see the jump rope rack behind it. And that's something that I just recently added during COVID, because it's easy to spray down the jump ropes in between classes, and we just have a little board on the wall with some hooks on it. Let's check out the cargo net. So this is our cargo net, and you can see the pull-up bars over here. I'll throw a chair under that and let the kids practice pull-ups at the station as well, so they can try the monkey bars, they can try the cargo net, they can try the pull-ups. The rules for the cargo net is I let one kid go on each side of the cargo net, and they can climb up and try to touch the red bar, and just make sure they don't put their head past the red bar. And we don't climb on the other side of the cargo net, obviously, because then you can swing into the wall and hurt yourself. So all the climbing equipment, the rules are very similar as far as don't be on the mats when people are climbing, one person on each section at a time. And for the rock walls, make sure your feet stay under the red line. So those are the basic main rules that we're trying to make sure the kids do to make sure they're doing things safely. So as you can see, we kind of have this all in one area of the gym in the little corner over here. And this is separate from the rock wall. So it really allows me to have like one station of climbing ropes and swinging ropes, one station of a climbing wall, another station of a climbing wall, and then also having this little area over here. So I can almost get an entire class doing different climbing activities and climbing challenges. And it really does feel like an American Ninja Warrior gym. When you walk in and you see all these kids at all these different climbing stations, it's a lot of fun. Usually I'll throw in something else to give them a little bit of a break, like maybe some scooters or jump ropes or hula hoops or basketball or something like that. But that's kind of an overview of the climbing setup that I have, and I'm really glad that we didn't do it all at once, because it gave me time to think about and try out with one section of a rock wall what it's like. And then I realized, hey, it would be nice to, instead of having like an entire 30-foot rock wall, just having 2 different sections, and that would allow me to have 2 different stations for kids to climb on. And then I could put all the other stuff over here in this corner, and that would allow me to have another station. The climbing ropes go over there. And so the more little areas of your gym that you can kind of build in to have station activities for kids, I think the more effective it is for you, and the more kids you're gonna be able to get moving at the same time, which is what I'm always trying to do. One question I do get a lot is, how did you install all these things? And we had ours professionally installed, which I would recommend if that's a possibility for you to do that. And if you buy your rock walls through Everlast Climbing, they do send somebody out to install them. And it's like 1 installation fee for the whole thing. I know everybody's gonna ask about pricing. You're gonna have to get a quote. Everything is custom, coming from Everlast. All the equipment that I showed you in this video came from Everlast Climbing. Another cheap option that you can try out is get a pair of $30 rings if you have these wall-mounted basketball goals, and you can have yourself a nice pull-up station, which you can then modify by using these straps to bring them lower or higher in whatever length you need to. If you don't have a pull-up bar and you're looking for a way to give your kids a chance to do pull-ups, that's a great, cheap, easy alternative if you have these wall-mounted basketball goals or something that you can hang the straps from. That's it, guys. I hope that was helpful. And my encouragement to you would be, none of this stuff was here when I got to the school, and I didn't get it all in one year. It took multiple years and multiple fundraisers and multiple proposals and asks to finally get everything how I wanted it. Change takes time. So focus on one small thing you want to add to your gym each year, and slowly add those things as you can, unless you have an opportunity to get a giant grant and you need to spend $40,000, and then just do it all at the same time. And here's the dimensions of my gym if you're interested, and the lines and the 4 square courts and everything, how it's laid out. Luckily I was able to design that because we got the floors redone my 4th year here, so I was able to design the lines on the floor exactly how I wanted them. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope you have an awesome day, and good luck getting your own American Ninja Warrior climbing challenges, equipment type stuff in your own teaching space.